Always a fan of how people manage to hurt themselves. I once sprained both wrists and one ankle trying to get away from a bee. Okay, so this grid is the same as that grid. It's just in this one I put the numbers in the squares and they're just written out here. I just wrote it in 2 different ways just in case because I wasn't sure what we're going to be needing to do. So this is rock climbing by hex. The diagram represents a challenge to rock climbers. Answers to trail clues start in the lower left and ascend row by row, alternately rightward and leftward. Okay, so boostrophodon, good word, until they finish in the highest row but one. So they'll finish here. To confirm some of these trail letters, answers to guides clues should be entered in the numbered squares. Okay, so that's why I put them in there, because these are the numbered squares, right. Additionally, answers to routes clues begin in the circles and ascend in zigzag fashion, angling up 1 square to the left or the right with each new letter. Routes include 2 or 3 words each and are clued in left to right order. They too finish in the highest row but one. If you append a final letter to the topmost roots word so that a new word is formed, those final 5 letters will spell left to right at the summit, the reward for all your hard work. 5 clue answers are capitalised, as is one of the newly formed words reaching the summit. Okay. So there's a lot to digest there. So, trail clues are going to do that, and then that, and then that, and then that. So it's probably worth me marking which way they go on each level. What's next? Routes. Trails just go in the numbered squares that are given. And routes start here and they sort of zigzag up, finishing up here, and then we get one more letter if we add on and we make a final word up at the top. Oh, that's not nice and awesome. Oh no, that's horrible. That's horrible. Well, I'm glad that you're okay, but that's yes, also embarrassing. I'd say, did you turn red? But with some of the blood, you probably did. Lovely. Okay, let's take a look at the clues. Allow me a first go at all the things. When I get stuck, which will happen, I will then shout. And then you can give me answers. So, at least we're given the lengths, so we know where they all start. A, B, C, D, and E are for the roots, by the way. So they'll start in A, B, C, D, and E. That's why they're coloured grey. Oh yes, get your Dan coin in if you haven't done that. Give me a Dan coin. We are now over 700,000. 710,000 is where we are at the moment. Thank you very much for that. We're getting there. The costume has not yet been purchased, I should say. The costume has not yet been decided. It'll probably happen, I don't know, November, December. It'll happen before the end of the year, I would imagine, but there's no firm date for it. But I will, of course, let you know, I think. maybe I'll let you know of the date, but like several days later when it's already happened. It did say bottom left. Answers to trail clues start in the lower left and ascend row by row. So we're going to walk up this mountain that way, and then that way, and then that way, and so on and so forth. It is always worth making sure. Spot around Western Rock Formation was touching. Spot around Western Rock Formation was touching. I am just going to quickly, whilst I remember, you won't quite... Oh, you can see them. Brilliant. That's there, and then, of course, there, so that works, and then there. So that just gives us the direction that the text is going on that particular row. Spot could be a dot around Western, so we're going to put the word W, the letter W for Western, in a word meaning spot, and then rock formation was touching. So if it was touching, it was endearing. Oh, rock formation, a layer, a strata, a pebble, a boulder, a stone. Spot, espy, see. If it was C and we put W in, it could be S was touching, sweet, sweeten, sweetest, or something like that, or sewer. But I feel like it's going to be C, and we're going to put a W in that, and then we're going to get a rock formation. Let's have a look at B. So that at least we know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. At least we know that that's there, and then this is going to go here. Is it worth me putting in? Okay, I'm going to put in the occasional line just so that we know where things go. Climbing accident involving wild bats in straight pitch. Climbing accident involving wild bats in straight pitch. Well, a climbing accident would be a fall, wouldn't it? And wild bats. Now, both of those words are anagram indicators. So is it going to be an anagram of wild or an anagram of bats? If I had to guess, it's going to be an anagram of bats because bats will be wild. But it could be an anagram of wild because wild is bats. So let's say that it is fall and an anagram of bats in straight pitch. Fabstall. Falstball. Oh, I can really feel... I haven't been doing a lot of talking today because when I'm on my own, I don't do a lot of talk. I do talk to myself, yes, but today I haven't been. I can really feel the rough, jagged tooth from the broken molar. Really just up against my tongue. Hands and hollow, all the H's that you're getting it. First letter, please. A climbing accident will be a fall, surely involving wild bats. Fad... Oh, it's an F. Okay, so it is fall. Something ball. Fist. Is a fist. Fast ball. Fast ball. There we go. Oh, no, let's not. Oh, dear. So it's fall, and if you put an anagram of bats in there, you get fast ball, and that must be a straight pitch. Good. As in, not a curveball. Okay, there we are. Next one, 8 letters. So that's going to go here, and it's going to be in reverse. Almost try move with grip from sticky rubber soles. Get me coffee already. Almost try move with grip. Sticky rubber soles feels like the definition. Crocs. Actually, 2001, I'm not sure Crocs... When... I don't want to know when Crocs were invented, really. Far too soon. Good evening, Catnip. Is this a robbery? I see what you're doing. Good evening to you. Hope you're doing all right. I'm going to come on. I'm going to move on for C. Wrong hint about rope resistance. Wrong hint about rope resistance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the next line will go in here. I could. And then there's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then there's 7. So I've just done the next few. I'm not going to do very many more because I'll probably make a mistake and then it'll all be off by 1. But this is going to go there and then there. Oh, no, you don't. Wrong hint about rope resistance. Anagram of hint. Wrong could be W or cross or X. About rope resistance. There's opera resist. Utrope resist. No. Glad to hear it, Awesome. Hope you are feeling more yourself. Are you going to try and go, Catnip? Where is it being held? Is it always Spain, or was it just Spain for this year? Because it looked lovely. And also, yay, drugs. That is the best way. Yeah, I love that. That is the best way to yeah, yay, drugs. wrong hint. I'm just not spotting anything here. That is true, we said. I think I knew that somewhere because of the sabot, S-A-B-O-T, yes. It is in Spain. Oh, so it is back in Valavoy. Okay. Off you go, Catnip. Go, go, go. You've decided to participate, but we'll wait a few months to be sure. Yeah, indeed, indeed. Congratulations with the work as well. Right, can't get D. I know Hollow's got it, but I'm running away. Conqueror of easier route. Is it an anagram of easier? Can route be, I guess if you route something, you move it around. So could it be an anagram of easier? Because that is 9 letters, and I need... No, it's not. It's 8 letters. Well, ignore that. It's not an anagram of that. Conqueror. A cute Yeti jigsaw. Interesting. Yeah, please do. This is not going well. Has anyone got E? Let's go with F. So A, B, C, D, E. So that was here. So F is here and it's 7 letters. Reportedly looked hard like some ascents. If you look hard, you stared. Ah, that would work, wouldn't it? Because some ascents could be stared. S-T-A-R. A-I-R. E-D. I think that's going to be that. Please let me know if you agree with me. Because I'd like some confirmation. And good evening to you, Foxy. And also good evening to everyone, because I haven't actually given any name shout-outs tonight, but good evening. Deep crack in Cliff's face holds Cam. Finally. It's got to be a chasm, right? Because a deep crack is a chasm. Cam finally is M. Ah, okay. Cliff's face is C. If he holds something, he's got it. He has it. So C has M. There you are. Chasm. That's going to work. C-H-A-S-M. Yep. Excellent. That's that one. That's 5. How many in the next one? 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then how many in the next one? Another 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And what's after that? Yep, more 8s. Flippin' heck. Okay. Raven led cryptic in purple. Raven led cryptic in purple. Is that an anagram of in purple? Is a raven also called a pinpular? Pinpular? It feels like it's going to be the name of a bird that I'm not familiar with. Something pipe? No. Not an anagram of raven led. Right, well, I hope you enjoyed the ASMR of me scribbling stuff out. You're going to be getting a lot of it. I finished a biro this week. Very exciting. Got all the way down, all the way down. Used all the ink and then it finally ran out. And it just faded away finally. Very sad, but also very pleasing. Oh, it is an anagram of raven led. Is it an anagram of It's quite exciting, Colin. It is very exciting. It is an anagram of raven led. Okay. Hang on, raven led. Oh, raven led is cryptic and then in purple. Ah, there we go. Yes, got it. Okay, happy with that. Yes, don't shout out hints like that until I am ready for them, although I needed the hint, so this is fine. Why are you not? There we are. No, why are you not? Did I add a space? Yes, I did. That's why. But then why? Why? There we go. It is an anagram of lavender. Thank you, Foggy, for all the coins as well. It's an anagram of raven led. It's type of purple. Lavender. Rocky scattering in a karom. Okay, that's got to be another anagram, I feel. Rocky. I'm enjoying that a lot of these are rock climbing sort of themed, the sort of rock adjacent anyway. in a carom. Feels like an anagram of that, because that is 8 letters. In a carom. And it would mean rocky. Well, I have an idea. But that's only 7 letters. M-O-I. Is it Moronaic? Is it that? No. So I was thinking of moraine, as in that is rocks left behind after a glacier. When it's retreated, that's called moraine, I think. And it feels like if it's going to be an anagram, it'll end IC because it's rocky. So it's that. So anoramic. Is it like anoramic, which is panoramic, but without the first P? First letter, please, of the anagram, because it's a tricky word, apparently. Romaniac. Romaniac. So it is mem. Okay. So it could end IAN, of course. Is there Mauritian? Is that a word? Just going on the shape of a word. Damn. Second letter, please. Every time I guess, I'll ask for a new letter afterwards. Moroccan. How about Moroccan? Is that right? Next letter, if it's not that, sort of like a cherry. Mark. My next guess is Marconia. Is it Marconia? The fourth letter, please. Then M-A-R. So it's going to be a person. Rocky. Oh, hang on. Is it going to be like Rocky Balboa or something? So I've got 4 letters. Marciano. He's done it. Yes, you're absolutely right. No chance I would have got that without a bit of nudging. I know it's not Iano. I just typed it wrong here, because you'll see that I put it right in the grid. There we go. Is it his first name or something like that? In a way, very much like him, yeah. Cross section from east to west for little known access. Oh, it is like macaroni, isn't it? Very M-A-C-A. It is an anagram of macaroni. Yeah, once you get macaroni, you're scuppered. Cross section from east to west. Okay, so, but we're writing it from east to west anyway. So does that mean if you were to write this normally, it goes in backwards, and then we're going to reverse the whole thing, of course, because it's got to go in backwards anyway. Because I would be cheeky, and if I would say from west to east would be a reversal indicator of this one because of the way we're writing it. But anyway, I like a good chin strap penguin with my dinner. Yeah, basically yes. But yeah, there's 3 types of clues. We're doing the trail clues, which wind their way up the mountain, and there's 2 other types of clues that will hopefully help us later. I can't spot J. Cross section. Yeah, from east to west for a little known access. Don't know. K. Slippery place is about right for tool with adjustable legs. Have you got adjustable legs? Slippery place. Ooh, my bedroom? I don't know why I said that, and I immediately regret it. Great phrase, though. Technically, yes. Do you? Slippery place is about right. Oh, so is it an anagram of place? Tool with adjustable legs or adjustable legs, something like that feels like the definition. So like sort of a tripod or something like that feels like. Slippery place. Hang on, which one is this? So we've just done Marciana. That shouldn't be there, should it? That should actually be there. I think I did the thingy in the wrong place. Because we're doing this one, it's after Marciana. Yeah, there we go. And then K is here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, there we go. And what is after that? 5, 3, 5, 13. Okay, 1, 2, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you. And then a 6. And then another 6. And then a 5. And then a 6. And then a 6. And then an 8. And then have I done? And then a 4. I've done something wrong. So I'm going to remove that last one. And that one. And that one. I'm just going to go back to there. First letter, please. For this. Well, you've done some muppetry, absolutely. What's another term for a cross section? It's like a. Going to come back to that. Going to come back to. Sorry. Why did I just go to that? Slippery place is about right for tool with adjustable legs. Yeah. A cave. A cave would be slippery. Is about right. Crave. Tool with adjustable legs. Or maybe it's not cave. Maybe it's cavern. No, cave is about right for tool with adjustable legs. Should have cave in it. Not sure, but I think it's to do with cave. Let's run away. Sorry, everyone. Exposed back to ground, gripped by fear in a test of a sort. Have you had exams like that? Yes. Oh. I'm going to say a rude word in a minute. Slightly rude word in a minute. I once had a maths exam. At university, end of the first year, I did a maths exam. I was studying meteorology, but we were doing maths modules as part of it, or at least I was. It was a big study hall, at least 300 people in it, massive study hall doing this exam. It was a 2 or 3 hour exam, I'm not quite sure how long. The rude word is not maths, but it is a swear word for some. And there was someone sort of about 4 rows over to my right who, at the start, looked a little bit upset. I mean, it's a maths exam. Who is not going to look upset? And then she started sobbing, and someone sort of came over and checked if she was okay. She sort of nodded or something like that. And then about 20 minutes later, here comes the rude word. She just shouted out loud, "Bitch!" And then walked out the hall and didn't complete the exam. I often wonder what happened to that. I mean, she was clearly in distress. I hope they let her retake it or do a follow-up exam or something like that. But, so we did look at each other, go, okay, something happened there. Never saw her again. Right, exposed back to ground, gripped by fear in test of a sort. Thank you for bearing with me on that one. It was a she. Sorry, Holly. I should have said it was a she who was crying and shouted bitch. So maybe she just found out someone had been cheating on her or something like that. Bad timing. Test of a sort. I've not got L. Has anyone got L? No. Let's go to M. Signs of nervousness following at high levels. Following is usually F. Sort of the page is following F or FF. So F for following. At high levels would be like a loft. First letter, please, for this hollow. So if signs of nervousness begin with F. The shakes. Oh, starts with A. Oh dear. Signs of nervous nerves, the shake. Next. It is. And are we sure that I've put all these in the right place? I'm not sure at all. Ticks. Ticks are signs of nervousness and they follow at. At is first, so attics, those are your high levels. Okay, so Marciano, and then we did this for 8, and then we did this for another 8. And then it's 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that, I think that feels like where I went wrong earlier. And then so we got 6 attics. It was the most interesting thing that's ever happened during an exam that I took. Nothing else took. If S plus T is 14 with 5... Okay, there's no T. But if you mean R plus S, then that does... we don't get this level. We don't get this level. Large round dome, crookedly towered up. Large round dome, crookedly towered up. Have I done a thing? Has something gone wrong? Because all the numbers are now on the screen. 7, 8, 8, 10. That's fine. 9. That's 9. Okay. Find out later. Counting. I can't do counting under pressure. Large round dome, crookedly towered up. Yes, got it. Got it, got it, got it. Finally starting to get my head in the game. Did I? When did I do that, Sean? Go for N, go for N. L is large, O is round. And then dome crookedly, anagram of dome. And if you towered up, you loomed. Woven indeed, loomed. There we go. I do feel like that's in a different place, actually. 5, 6, 6. 5, 6, 6. Then we've got 8 and 4. What's going on? Of course, I've left my paper copy in my calyx, so I'm going to have to look it up. Stuff hauled out behind jumbled crag. Stuff hauled out behind jumbled crag. Go! Jumbled crag, anagram of crag. Oh, yes, okay, yes. Yep, okay, yes, I've got go as well. I am just loading up the puzzle in... I think it must be exactly that. I think that is exactly what I've done with the thing. I've just not put a layer in the puzzle, which is always quite exciting. So I'm just loading it up. Hex puzzles from 2001. I have loads here. Loads. There it is there. 4, then 2, 2, 2, 2, 4, 2, 2, 2, 2, and then a 1. Okay, go for go. Go. It is an anagram of crag, and then out is going to be behind it, and out can be O. So we have cargo. I think I should probably head towards some of the other clues. To stared is in the wrong place. Oh, should stared be here? Oh, flipping out. Oh dear. A, B, C, D, E, F. Yeah. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay. Stirred should go there, and everything will move up one in a few. But flight, resulting from high gear, I misplaced. Flight, resulting from high gear, I misplaced. So that was chasm. If I'd have realised what was going on in the crossword, I'd have, of course, done that this bit off stream. But then lavender, ND. Nope, fine. No borders, and ER. That's going to go. Flight, resulting from high gear, I misplaced. H could be her I. H could be H, then I, and then gear, all anagrammed. So a flight would be like to flee, or H, high rage. Not spotting that anagram if it is that. Maybe it's gear, like equipment or kit, and we're going to move the I within it. Flight. Marciano. Thank you, Warble, for the coins. Not spotting P. Anyone spotting P? Right. Q. Pull next to scary reptile. Pull next to scary reptile. Pull next to scary reptile. What I'm going to do. No border, no border. Sorry about this. So what was after Marciano? We don't know, but we do know that it's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we know it's another 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I can just get rid of that. Okay. So we're up to there. Cool. P is a religion word. Oh my goodness. Is pariah. Pull next to scary reptile. Pull next to scary reptile. Snake. So it's got a question mark, so it's going to be like an snake or something like that, and it's going to mean to pull. If you pull something, you strain. Strain? Don't know how that's a scary reptile. No, don't know Q either. Let's go to R. Mixtures of tricky angles to the right of me. Yes, I must have this, surely. Nope, nope. So it's got to be anagram of angles after me. Hang on, it's to the right of me, but I don't know which way. See, if I was them, I would be doing funky things with which way round it goes. But I think it must be me and then an anagram of angles. And it's going to be mixtures. Oh, I want it to be like menagerie, but it's not quite menagerie. Okay, got it. Yes, yes. Oh, it's a word. It's a word. Not it's okay. It's fairly. But go for R. So it is me, and then it is an anagram of angles, but it is quite a difficult word. A mélange. Mélanges. Rocky top. includes gimps of Yeti, it's a mistake. Well, it isn't this, but what I read that as a rocky top. That is a tor, a T-O-R, isn't it? I know what the answer to S is. It's not what I'm about to say. So tor and glimpse of Yeti with Y, Tory. And I'd go, yeah, it's definitely a mistake. But anyway, I think it must be typo. Yes, it is typo. Rocky top. Rocky being an anagram indicator. Anagram of top. And then a glimpse of Yeti. Put that in the middle. Typo. So that is going to go there. And now I'm going to do all the things. So please bear with me. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there or there. So there is one there. That is typo. And then why are you still there? There shouldn't be one there. And so it's melange. So I'll go here. Cool. So I can put one line here. Right. Technically, I've not contributed any Danko and Sean. Technically. So what goes where? So that is your first 8. Then we had another 8 up to here. So that is J and K. So L is now 5, 3, 5. So there will be a line here. And then 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then another 6. And then a 5. Oh, flipping heck, there's another one that I need to remove. So then a 5. Please tell me this is right. Please tell me this is right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, for sake. 1, 2. Should be one there. Told you I was having a day. Told you I was having a day. So let's work backwards. Melanges. And then there's 6. Delete all these letters because they're confusing me. And also hello to YouTube in 2025 when I'll probably be putting this up. Have you fast forwarded through this? But this is the best bit. This is the best bit. Doesn't get any better. So we've got 1, 2, so we've got, there we are. And then 5. No, but then it's 6. That's right. I think that's right. I'm so confused. Sorry, everyone. Melange, and then 2 blanks. 1, 2. So I think there should be a 5 here, and that's cargo going there. And then before cargo is loomed. And then before that is attic. So I'm hoping that is all good. Let's take a look at the guide clues. So to remind you, we are putting the relevant answers in the relevant square numbers. So that is all the guides. So this clue here, clue T, will be square 30, 10, 22, and so on and so forth, which, it's going to take a while. Be careful around Rock Ridge having spires. If you be careful, you mind. I want it to be something like crenellated. Do we have any of these letters? Oh my goodness. My goodness. And I've just realised, hang on, if I should probably, let's just expand this and move you to the left because I just realised. Whoops. Well, that's gone well. Whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. So that you can see. There we go. So if I do that, you can see most of the numbers. In fact, I can. There you are. You can see all the numbers. There they are. So 30 goes here. So we know that L is your first. No, no. We don't have 30. There's 30. Then there's 10. So we know its second letter is L, and so on and so forth. Rock ridge. Arete, A-R-E-T-E, having spires. A rock ridge is usually an arete. If you're careful, you mind. Mind, A-R-E-T-E-D. It is exactly that, isn't it? Minareted? Having spires. No, I can't be right. Do we like minareted? Is that a word? He says, check. We haven't had any hiddens yet, have we? We have not had any hiddens today. A minaret does not have spires. No, the clue is in the fact that it's called a minaret rather than a spire. The arete is a rock ridge, yeah. So if you're careful, your mind, you care, you... Good point that I have noticed. This is a very good point. Minareted. It's a tower with balconies, and it is a word, minareted. But does it mean having spires? Not sure. Triangular wall includes grate that can be held. 9 letters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Triangular wall includes grate that can be held. First letter, please. It says slender tower for a minaret. The orange squares aren't the same. The orange squares are the same because I copied and pasted. Bottom right. Bottom right. Thankfully, it's just bottom right. But an excellent spot there. 46. This is 46. Oh dear. Copy and pasted, then added a tier. Oh, did I? Because I did get it wrong initially. Okay, this is not going to go well then. Okay, ignore this. Ignore this. We will just, if they're different, we're just going to do this. Sorry, everyone. Good evening. I've not had a good day. Stupid tooth. Oh. First letter, please, for the triangular wall that includes a grate that can be held. If it can be held, it's physical. That's only 8 letters. Gula, what? It's not a hidden that I've spotted. At least, yes, it's not a hidden that I've spotted. Second letter, please. Includes grate. Whoops. Triangular. So a wall includes grate that can be held. What can you hold? What things can you hold? You can hold your breath. Next letter, please. Some houses have these walls. Next, fourth letter, please, then. All I've got is granite in my head. Graticular. Graspable. Hang on, graspable. I'm not looking. Graspable. Gable. Rasp. Rasping. A grate is a rasp. And then gable. There we go. There we go. Is that what you had, Arch? Please tell me that's what you had. And now I'm going to put the letters in the grid, assuming and hoping that they are correct. 27 is there. There's an R. Good. 41 is an A. S for 25. 2 to 3 to 45. 25 is here. 2 to 3 to 4 to 5. Oh, that's fine. Good. P 36 goes here. That's 36, isn't it? So 23 A, 45 B. Because that should indeed be there and not there. Okay, that's fine. Flipping heck. And then L is 7 and E is 33. I mean, we have no faith in anything that I've written here. Absolutely no faith. Fall around slope with climbing aid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, I've got this one. I've got this one. Hollow's got it. Go for it. If you've got it, go for V. I'm going to give you the first 2 letters. If you fool someone, you hoodwink them. 3 letters. And a slope is a ramp. It's a crampon. Which I think those... it's either the spikes in the boots or it's the boots themselves. Not quite sure. I think it's the spikes that you can put your boots into for ice climbing, that sort of thing. So con, if you fool someone, around ramp. 39. 5. 11. 37. 14. 17. Hang on. 13 to 18, but nothing. There's sod all in there. Have a nice snooze, Meredith. Have a nice snooze. 13. 14. Everything's wrong. This should be... Yeah, this is all terribly. This is all terrible. So, we're not going to have these as aids. I do apologise. Star of Cliffhanger, completely trapped in rock. Star of Cliffhanger. I thought that was Stallone. Yes, all in stone. There you go. The numbers are correct. It's all of the shading that is wrong, and I'll be honest, I'm flustered. So, I think this, in terms of shading, just needs to go down 1, and then I just need to redo 10, 11, and 12. No, 10, 11, 12 just needs to go down 1 as well. But there we go. Awful spider to a person in a high place. Awful spider 2. It's going to be an anagram of spider 2 because we're after 8 letters, aren't we? Not that these clues actually do any help now. Spider 2. Person in a high place. Person in a high place. Despot. No. First letter, please, Sean. I'm going to mark this one for future as not putting on YouTube. So if you're watching on YouTube, I ignored my markings. And I should say, if you want to see past Cryptic Crosswords that I've done, you can find them on YouTube. You sort of search for my name and Cryptic Crossword, you should find them on YouTube. Spaceman? It's not. Why? Stupid like a ledge. Like a ledge. It's got a question mark, so it's a pun. Stupid. Silly. Like a sill, yes? Yeah, I think it's going to be like that. Silly for that. Okay, roots. At least we can do the roots. So I've made this crossword harder than it needs to be. Pronounced rock steeper. And it's going to start here, and then it will sort of, it will probably, it will do some form of root up. And then disorganised, moron, carrying a cheese. Well, this one I can do. Ramona is a type of cheese, yes? Or is it? No, because, no, it is. It's Ramona. There you go. Moreno. Because it's got to end here. It's got to end here, wherever it is. I'm hoping Moreno is a type of cheese. Romano. Pronounced rock steep. It's something steeper. It's hillier. It's granite. It's marble. It's steeper. It is. Anyone got A? A1. First letter, please. Starts B. Basalt. Steeper. Steep could also be more expensive, of course. Next letter, please. What you're witnessing is my decline. Brewer? Is there no? Bauxite? Steeper. Pronounced rock. Next letter, please. Not loving the definition. Bowl. Okay, boulder. Like more bold? Yeah, that is not great. Not a great thing. Not a great definition, but if you're... It sounds like a rock, which is a boulder. First couple of tricams are of use with hard work. Got this, it's travail. If you are of use, you avail. And the first couple of tricams are the first two letters, T and R. So travail is hard work. Rogue's unreliable scheme at top of peak. Unreliable scheme at top of peak. Rogue. Scamp. Night, Marky V. Sorry that we're nowhere near the end of this crossword. An unreliable scheme is a scam, and the top of peak is P, and a rogue is a scamp. So Travail Scamp is a show that I would watch. Instead of rock, hard plastic. Instead of rock, hard plastic. We know it begins with F, because it starts in this C square. Instead of rock, hard plastic. Instead of hard plastic. I'll come back to that. Worries and fears after the start. Worries and fears after the start. Okay, your phobias, your worry does mean fear. Fears after the... So I need a 6-letter word for fears. Take off the first letter to get worries. If you worry, you care. If you... Scares becomes cares. Do we like cares here for this? I think scares becomes cares. Not hobia. But I'm hoping scares become cares there. Because it needs to end... We know what one of the final letters must be. Because it's got to end here. So S could go there. Prickly feature. Hems in unskilled. Pretender. Okay, if you're unskilled, you're like a layman or a lay. So I want unskilled to be lay. What is a prickly feature? Maybe like a thorn or a needle or something like that. Put lays for a pretender. We know it starts with T. So if it is thorn, doesn't really work. Second letter, please. Pretender is a wannabe. What are we doing? T-I, prickly. Prickly thing. Next. What things are prickly? Bristle. Okay, what if it's hemming in? Then you get tin thorn. It's not hemming in unskilled, which is lay, it's just hemming in, so it goes around in, the thorn around in. And a tin horn must be a pretender. There we go. Stuff that's sheer hard work at the end of root. And if this ends in S, which it almost certainly does based on the way the clue is written, then we know it ends in E because that's root C that goes to there. So root D must go to here and root E must go to here. So it's going to end in E. Stuff that's sheer hard work at end of root. Toil. I'm assuming because that is a thing. It's a garment. It's a fabric, isn't it? So that's stuff that's sheer. There you go. It's a sheer fabric. Hard work is toil. The end of root is E. There we go. So that is tin horn, toil, and the last two clues. Why have I got 3 clues? Because it's fine, it's 12 high, that's fine. Start off rock at the end of the day. Rock at the end of the day. We know it starts out. Lint. Flint becomes... what's at the end? It's dusk. It's night. End of the day could be Y. We sort of know it's going to be something late. Slate becomes late. There you go. Flint becomes lint, but it's not that. Slate becomes late. The rock is slate. Take off the first letter. And at the end of the day, you're late. 5 books. So I'm assuming Torah. Telling of Rockies and Himalayas beginnings. Yes, first letters T-O-R-A-H. 5 books was the clue there. There are 5 books in the Torah, the Pentateuch. Joke with piece of gold and silver. Gag. So you can do these. Gag is a joke. Piece of gold is G, first letter, and silver is A-G. See, ends in G as expected. Okay, so we know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in grey, a light grey, the roots, because we will need to know that, because we've got gag going here. So it's probably going to go here. Oh yes, C1. Yes, first 3 letters, please. Let's speed things up. Is it Formica? Because it's actually why it was named, because it looked like mica. So instead of it's 4 and rock is mica, and it was the actual plastic Formica was named because it looked like mica. So there you go, Formica. There you are. F-O-R-M-I. We can put them. C-A. And then cares. It's going to be this one, probably C. Does it always have to change column? Can it go directly up? It says roots clues begin in the circles, which were the grey squares that I've written, and ascend in zigzag fashion, angling up 1 square to the left or the right with each new letter. So it can't go straight up. So cares are, and then A, and then C. So we know it's going to do that in the root, which means that we know that toil, don't actually know how you say it. How do you say it?
Twal.
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 There you go. T-O-I-L-E. I think it has to do that. I should have done it. Okay, I will do a different colour. This one will be yellow root. So that's twal. So I'll turn you yellow, and I'll turn you yellow as well, because the roots won't cross. So we've got boulder, B-O-L-D-E, so I think that has to go there, doesn't it? B-O-L-D-E, and then R. And so that is that. And then Romano has to go up again, isn't it? R-O-M-A-N-O. That actually is very well pinned. So we just don't know where the O goes, but B-O-L-D-E-R, Romano. So that is that one. Travail Scamp, T-R-A-V-A-I-L S-C, doesn't matter, M-P. There we go. So we've got Travail Scamp. Irritatingly, not putting any extra letters in that one, is it? But anyway, that will now help us. Okay, which ones have I? So I've done A and B. C, Formica Cares. Oh, I have done that one. I just haven't done E, Late. And then we don't know much about Tora, do we? T-O-R. It's probably this A, but there could be an A there. H, and then Gag. But it's going to... We do at least know where the G is going to go for gag. We know it's going to go there. So there we go. So back on the trail. Back from the bottom. T-O-R-A. Oh yeah, the H can... Of course, yeah. Spot around Western Rock Formation that was touching. So, a butte, B-U-T-T-E, is a rock formation. So, spot is an ad, an advert, a butted. There we go. And was touching, it abutted. There we go. Fastball, good. Almost try move with grip from sticky rubber soles. I'm saying but. I'm saying but.
Butte.
No, don't care. You're wrong. But.
Butte.
Almost try me with grip from sticky rubber soles. And it ends in an M. Something. Three somethings and then a C, then three more, then an M. Macadam? No. Almost try. If you try, you have a go with grip from sticky rubber soles. We know that either the first or third letter is also going to be an A, which doesn't really help. Grasp? No. The M is wrong. Oh yeah, there shouldn't be an M there, should there? The M should be where the... right. Okay, yes. Going to remove that just in case. And that. Anything that's... There we go. And that is forbidden knowledge, that one. Whoops. Oh dear. Let's run away from C. Okay. Oh, I can't copy it over now, though, can I? Oh, well. Wrong hint about rope resistance. That is this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wrong rope. Wrong hint. About rope resistance. A wrong is a sin, maybe. But I don't quite see where that comes. Resistance, inertia. First letter, please. From Hans and Catus. What is the rope? The rope is a fibre, a cord, a wire. I mean, impedance. is to do with resistance, but it's only 9 letters. Wrong hint. There's no M in hint. Third letter, please. It's going to be a P. Imp. Impulpable, improbable, in a wrong hint. A hint is a slight amount about rope resistance. Next letter, please. Gosh, you must be so annoyed with me right now. Sorry. Oh yes, get your Dan coin in. What is this word? It's a rope. Wrong hint about. Okay, let's just put rope in. Improperly. Because you've got imply. If you hint, you imply. And it's literally about rope and R for resistance. Oh my goodness. Yep, there we go. Improperly. And that means we can put colour U in. There we go. Stead. No. Conqueror of easier route. Don't know. Stead, chasm, lavender, marciano. Cross section from east to west. Put more travail up as well. Okay. T R, and then it has to go this way. A R. Yeah, those are now yellow. So it does give us an A in the second letter for this. And of course, if I knew 29 to 34, have I got that right? 30, 31 and 32 do look correct there. So I can find that. 30, 31 and 32. So if there's a 30, it goes there. 31. We don't have. 32. We do have. It's an L. So, clue E, conqueror of easier route. A route could be a way or a lane. Now, what if it was lane? And easier, a tamer lane? It's something like that. Is there a conqueror called Tamala or something like that? Tamerlane. There we go. And of course that gives us one of the letters. I think the E we can put into the other place, but I can't be bothered. Turco-Mongol conqueror who founded the Timurid Empire. Well, thank you for courage, Catnip. Thank you. So that is there, and then Chasm, Lavender, Marciano. Next one. Cross section from east to west for little known access. Let's have a look. Okay, these look correct. So 17, 18 and 21. Do we have any of these? 17. 17 is an O. 18 is not there. 21 is... If minareted is right, there's an R there. What's your first letter, Catnip? And everyone else. For the first letter. T. Transom is a cross section, isn't it? I think a transom is a cross section. No? We've got an R there, an O there. from could just be from. East could be E. Little known access. Back door would be little known access. Something door. First letter. So third letter, please, because we've got the T as the first letter. It's probably so. It's transection. Trans. It's going to be trans something or other. From east to west. So if it is trans. We've got snart going backwards. Oz snart. Transoff. It's not trans. And I'm about to stumble into it. Trade-off. Trapdoor. That's something I would definitely fall in. Trapdoor. Now, cross-section, so rude part, but backwards. Oh my goodness, it is a section of a cross, isn't it? That's very rude. Cross is rude, section is part, all backwards, trapdoor. That's very cryptic. There we go. Slippery place. And I got confirmation that the first letter is C, is about right for tool with adjustable legs. Now. So we've got 13 here, and then we've got blank, blank there, 14, 15 here. So that goes there, and this is from the place above, isn't it? Because it's actually... there. I think everything is now done. Indeed, Sean. Agreed. But if you were writing it normally, it's obviously referring to it there. So we've got... just delete those. So we've got 13, and there we are. Did anyone get X, by the way? So... 13... is S. 14 is P. 15. Night catnip. 15 is silly, so that's L, and 16 is not there. Oh, Stallone, STA. Okay, that's given us lots of things. Slippery place. Well, it isn't a cave then. Oh, calipers. Yeah, because those are the pincer-like things that you do that. So slippery place is, and arrow place is about right. I was nowhere near that. Well, that's not the right spelling then. Calipers. Thank you. Knew the word, didn't know the spelling. There we go. So 10, 11 and 12 look like they're in the right place. So let's go. 10 is I. 11 is A. Trial by fire. It's not trial by fire, but it's trial or something like that. And 12 is E. So expose, back to ground. The back of ground is D. Gripped by fear in test of assault. So it's going to be trial. Trial and error. Trial and error. Because that is a test of sorts. You know, you stumble into it, trial and error. But why? Expose, back to ground. Gripped by fear. Terror. Terror. So if you expose back is air, and then ground is land. Wow, trial and error. And then we're up after cargo. Oh, okay, so this is an anagram of high and IG. Is this... sorry, high... No. H, G, and I. Okay, so it's gear with HI. Is it a Hegira? Let's see, is that right? Hegira. It is. It's one of the spellings of it. It's got a few different spellings, but it is a pilgrimage, an exodus or a migration, specifically a pilgrimage to start off with, but now a flight. So Hegira. There we go. That goes there. That is a word. Pull next to scary reptile. Number 2. Do we have number 2? Come in, number 2. Your time is up. It's G. Oh, but that's there. And number 3. Number 3, your time is up. We don't have it. We have it in the... It's this one. We know that that is T... L. Oh, that's gone wrong because that's 6 in the wrong. Yeah, that's O. That's 18. 18 is P. 44. Where is 44? 44 is on the left side of T. So it's topsoil maybe. Top side, TOPS, and then 28 is I, 3 is whatever this letter is, person in a high place, topsider. So it's an anagram of spider, 2, anagram of spider 2, and that's topsider. So we now know that 3 is D, so that goes there, and this gives a dragon. Drag on. If you pull on the cigarette, you drag on a cigarette. There we go. There we go. Drag on. And that is everything, isn't it? Aside from this last one. So we will get it. We will get it. So let's just consult the numbers. Are the numbers in the right place? 37. So 38 is... Well, 39 is a C, but we knew that. 40 and 38. 40 is a T, and 38 is an N. Thank you very much. So, almost try move with grip from sticky rubber soles. So it starts with this T. T, blank, blank, C, blank, 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 N. Taciturn, no. Traction. Traction feels like it's the right word. Is it traction? Almost try would just be TR. A move is an action. And then grip from sticky rubber soles would be traction. There we go. And this will enable us to finish these routes. So this route is done. So this was travail AIL scamp. That's travail scamp. I'm going to do D next just because it's currently that colour is selected in my palette. Tin horn toile. What's this one? Formica cares. Formica cares. What is this one? And then late Tora gag. Late Tora gag. This leaves us with the last part, which is if you append a final letter to the topmost roots word so that a new word is formed, those final 5 letters will spell from left to right at the summit the reward for all your hard work. So Romano, I'm assuming, is going to become Romanov. Scamp is going to become Scampy. Cares is going to be Caress. What's this next one? Twirl, toilet. Gag, Gaga, we're going to be given a vista. That is what our eau de toile, yes. That is what we have been given at the top of this mountain. That is our reward. It is a vista, and that is rock climbing by Hex. I prefer XP myself. That was tough. Made harder by me because I didn't think it was going to be hard enough. Fun little puzzle. Sorry about the administrative snafus, but I think that was all right in the end. There we go. There we go. We've reached the peak. Peake. Excellent work.